Shut up and sit down.
Hi guys, AOD Athlete update video here, coming to you a little bit later than usual, so apologies for that. We're just going to give a run through of what's happening on the week of the 7th of December, okay? A little bit of talk about some of the pieces and then what's coming up at the start of next week. So, deload week, a little bit of a rest after the end of our accumulation phase in this block periodization heading into the open, okay? So, the last 6 weeks have been building and fatigue, ended on some tests last week. For our strength element, so hopefully everyone maybe hit some heavy numbers, hit some PRs. It's always good to see when people are posting about that, so really well done for getting through a tough 6 weeks. So deload week, we've just got a few pieces to chat about. Started the week with our clean and jerks and our bar muscle up and ring muscle up conditioning piece. Obviously a little bit tough for those of you guys where that numbers are challenging on the bar muscle up, so hopefully maybe scale that back slightly if we needed to. Goal was to try and hit that in one set on all of our ring muscle ups really if we could. Today's session was with our snatch cycling, so we're going to start working a lot more repeatability of our barbells for our Olympic lifts as we go into our next phase. Okay, that's what's going to become really important heading into the open, not just that ability to say hit 100 kilo snatch, but that ability to be able to hit 80, 90, plenty of times at the end of a workout whilst under lots of fatigue, okay? It's not very useful just having that high one rep max if you can't then repeat those 80 to 90% weights, which we more commonly see in the open, okay? Then we had our back squat capacity test. Again, something for us to build on in the coming weeks. Obviously not going to try and PR 100 back squats for time, but again, that building leg endurance in our squatting, okay? You know we're going to see heavy volume of thrusters, of wall balls, so it's good to start getting that in with slightly heavier weights now, just working that endurance in the legs. And then some nice easy conditioning, okay? Tomorrow's session, we've got some bench press waves, so everyone loves a little bit of bench press. We've not been building in this recently, so don't expect to hit anything crazy. We obviously did a little while ago, we hit a lot of bench press, so maybe we've carried through a little bit of that strength. 5-3-1, 5-3-1, so that first set of 5, then 3, and then 1. We want to try and increase the weight as we go through those reps. Second round, just try and build on that first set. Hope that makes sense, okay? So rest 2 minutes between those rounds, hit heavy if you feel good. Waves is a little bit of a different way to sort of attack some of our strength training. Really good to regulate the day if you're feeling good once you go through a warm-up, okay, instead of just trying to attack some prescribed percentages. Gymnastics conditioning is then going to be a variation of 19.5, okay? We're going to do 27, 21, 15, 9, so the volume's a little bit reduced there. Thrusters and chest to bar. Like I said, try and perform this as a capacity test for your sort of chest to bar, okay? So you should know roughly what your capacity is like with your chest to bar currently based off of all the movement capacity things we've been doing. Try and push hard on those, take thrusters a little bit more steady and really see if you can go for some unbroken sets on the 27, the 21. Don't have to be fully unbroken, but bigger sets is the goal on there. And then finishing with a little bit of conditioning, again, working some more lower body endurance work with some wall balls. You're going to see more of these open S movements moving forward, okay? Friday session, we've got some hang snatches every 30 seconds for 30 reps. So again, starting to get that repeatability under fatigue now. A little bit quicker snatches than have we been hitting. Then some power cleans and some shoulder to overhead, okay? Pick a weight you can try and stick to for all the 12 minutes on this. Don't just try and build throughout. Think again about repeatability we'll build in coming weeks. Overhead squats, 5, 3, 2, 1. Again, building. See how we feel. Been hitting a lot of heavy weights in our snatches, in our squatting. Maybe we're feeling comfortable with the overhead squat. Maybe we can try and push for PR, but the goal isn't that for this session, okay? So if you don't feel amazing, just hit heavy for the day. Then our performance piece is an open repeat, 16.4. So watch our performance piece video. It's going to be released on Instagram this week. But I don't need to take this workout as a be all and end all. If I don't beat a previous score from an open workout, I'm not any fitter. We're not going to be at peak fitness right now where we are in the cycle. That's what we're going to use these next sort of like 6 to 8 weeks to do, is to peak that fitness for the open. So right now we've been building a lot of our gymnastics capacity, our strength, so that's what should be feeling good. Our actual top end fitness might not be feeling perfect right now, but that's what is next to come. Use this as a little bit of a gauge, just see where we're at. Maybe we still are fitter, that's awesome. Maybe that weight of the deadlift or the handstand push-ups were a little bit tougher for us when we've done it before, so we can try and improve on previous scores, okay? And then a little bit of accessory core work to finish. Starting next week, we're going to begin to move into our transmutation phase for the open. So this is almost like a bridge phase, or like, difference between that open prep when we're doing lots of strength work, lots of gymnastic capacities, and that final sort of realization phase when all we're doing is hammering those open workouts. This is bridging the gap between the two, okay? So working that repeatability for our gymnastics and for our Olympic lifts, and bringing in those few more conditioning pieces, especially making it a little bit more CrossFit specific, okay? Hope everyone has a good week. Please enjoy. Be on the lookout for that performance piece video, and I'll see you all next week.